Welcome everyone to episode 5 of the Smoke Kingdom. Last night I was recording and it crashed. I need more memory. Okay, let's hop in and we'll go over what we missed and continue our digging deep. Although it was going to be a lot of speed up from if yesterday's episode got produced, it would be a lot of speeding up. So there's nothing too much missed. Basically what we did is we established a perimeter. Now, two important things to point out is this is a big perimeter, and we weren't fully done because there's still a couple places, like here and here, where we're not fully taken care of. Now, what we did do is we made an opening here and a maze. Now the maze is important, and I'll go over that in a second. Also, we put floors. When you put down a wall, it'll block all creatures walking. However, you cannot walk on top of that until you establish a floor. So that's something to consider as well. So now we have floors. I started laying down torches. You can also not place torches on blocks. You have to use floors to place the torches if you want to place them upon the blocks. Otherwise you can use wall torches and place them in the front of it. Here we just took out all the ramps, and we went here and we're good. So we have a secure perimeter all the way to here, and now we just need to take out the floors here and here, and that should cover us. Oh, go over there. Oh yes. Here we took out floor as well. The last episode, so what we'll do is we'll train. That's replace, we won't remove. We're gonna remove floor here and here. We'll also go mine wall. Then make sure it's yellow right underneath yellow. There we go, see from another angle, we're good. Okay, let's turn this on. And they'll get to it when they get to it. Let's see, what did we go over? Oh yes, we made skulls on spikes for entranceway. That's just a simple thing under furniture, right at the bottom, skull on a pole. And you can choose any skull, they look the same right now, so it doesn't make too much of a difference. Another thing we did, floor here. There. Is we built this. This is a training ground. What you do is you go to here and you add a squad. Oh, that reminds me. We will add in Helm Talkers. They can do that. Oh, music. Here comes the monster music. Oh, we have 2 goblins this time. Now you see the importance of this. One, it pulls them in quicker. During the previous episode, which was lost, we lost Andy to a honey badger. We went for it because he did, and it literally ripped out his heart. So the honey badger one-shotted Andy by ripping out his heart. Julie tried to kill herself by attacking a bear, and we killed some goblins, and also a goblin mysteriously died on an entranceway. So we will do our thing. So training ground, we'll turn these off so they will attack people around them, though they do auto attack if something comes up to it. And a second goblin has been spotted. Let's see what their skill sets are. Squads. It's carrying a worn copper battle axe. Nothing special. 12 fighting. Axe. 14. So. So far things are going good. Ass. don't even see anyone getting injured, really. Splendid. Oh, and one other thing I always do. Let's put another wall in first before I forget. Now, the reason we're doing the maze right here is for traps. And I'll show you how traps happen in a second here. At least how they're researched. And right here, this is important. This is a little storage area I build always when I'm building a training zone near the front entrance. Is I just take 1 or 2 spots for stockpile. I only pick bandages and then I pop 2 crates down. So that way, if someone's hurt, they run there and run right back. And you're set. Okay. Let's go over what happened in here. We have the weaponsmiths finished. I've set up a lot of orders. A lot of one-handed weapons and shields, and also I did a pair of tower shields. Those tower shields are 2-handed, so what those dwarves do is they basically bash and have a chance of knocking back an enemy. Just a great way to make it like a defense group and have them be really tough. And then I'm making 3 of everything for different dwarves, so we can have a lot of armor there. I tweaked people in the military uniforms. Plate mail I did it for any, so it's not just any helmet. It's only not just a metal helmet. They'll take leather or skull. So that helped establish some pieces over here. So that's going well. We bought some copper from a merchant, but we have done actually really well finding it. So our stockpile is looking still pretty well on ore. Yep, we still have 37 copper ore, which is great. Right here, this is a tinker bench. And you see this progress bar, which just started. I found someone, Brittany. Seems to be a good tinkerer. So we put her in there, and this is basically just a loading bar they have to just play with. This prospector shop, what it does is it looks through the regular clay, stone, dirt clumps that you have just laying around, and it checks them for slivers of something useful. And right now we have 2 silver slivers, 1 gold and 1 copper, and it takes like 12 slivers to make something, so it's a long process, but it's a way to go through the thousands of dirt and other resources you'll get over time. Finally, we have our gem cutter, which cuts gems, and we have our jeweler, which makes gems and whatever metal bars we have into jewelry. And you don't even need gems. You can make rings and stuff without gems, but that just increases the wealth. Now, something I've noticed about the gem cutter is the efficiency goes down quickly with overstocking if you don't have the jeweler going off. So you gotta make sure you clean this one occasionally. If any of these ever turn red, there's too much stockpile and the efficiency is 0 and they won't work. Now for the gem cutter, what I always do is I put cut gem on repeat, because there's no reason to have uncut gems I've seen yet. So it's good to just put that on repeat unless you need that person. You can also just push it towards a low priority. That helps a lot too. I established a lot of torches, so hopefully we can see everything. And what I'm going to do is actually eventually put floors all out here. Now I heard that you can still get hit even if you're 1 level below. I mean 1 level above. So that's something to consider. I will double check it. We can also just put floors and then plus another level of blocks, and that can work towards building up as well. We will definitely see on that front. And then down here's the inner stuff. We haven't touched this too much. we started digging our little paths here, searching for ore. You can see a little hatch pattern. Down here, we hit some good stuff, so we opened up even more. We had a lot of copper, which is great, because those take a lot. And you can see here more of the patterns. Ah, here's some more gems. Just make sure we get it all. More here. Ah, coal. Coal goes very fast once you have the smelter going and you're trying to get everything going good. It just burns up a lot of coal. And even a little bit of clay is nice to have. It's a lot. I don't think we need that. Yeah, we'll let them dig through. You never know what's inside. Also, something to note is yesterday, when we were building, right here, this stone was one of the last ones to be placed and was inaccessible. To build, they cannot do it from a ramp. They need to build it from a flat, so we had to destroy this block here and then place that one, let it build, and then we were in the clear. Oh, I should clean these floors. Excellent. And the torches are being placed in. We have a decent amount of logs going, I believe. Yes, more logs. Excellent. So I think things are working really well. Our food supply is sufficient. We got a decent amount of drink. Made on a good basis. Also, we got 2 gnomes in yesterday. Right about the time Andy died. We got Chelsea and Lauren. We got 2 female gnomes. Also, we put beds in the hospital, so that way, in the hospital, they'll rest in the beds and they heal a lot faster. I think straw can work too, but the beds just work better. So we will continue digging deep, because there's much to find. And then once we get a few armor sets out, I will focus on building bedrooms, because that is important. Go to dig, stairs down. Excellent. And then I know sometimes it's hard to judge where things are going to be built. So for stuff like this, you can go, this means it's on the floor. And it's just, kind of like that. I'm hoping this year I just got production manager for my school's senior project, so if I go absent for a while, that's because I'm busy scouting locations and generally trying to make shit awesome. Let's go back to fast. That helps. And now here, you can see 3 things that are important. 1, water. 2, there is a lot of space. Now we can fully explore a floor for all its goodness. And 2, well, 1, it's a lot of space to explore. 2, there's water. This is where the water hits. Now this is important for a reason, that you need to drain water into an area to make mud in order to make a mushroom farm. There's 2 ways to do that. One is to cut holes in a roof and let water run in and then cover it really quickly afterwards. And you kind of just slowly change out your holes and you eventually get a farm like that. Or you can let an area flood. And then you come back and cover it. And that works as well too. I prefer the flooding method. It's not the most geometrically pleasing, but it works really well. Now, on this level, I am going all the way to the edges. And below 7, monsters can come in through the black edges, so it's not the wisest thing to do. This definitely can be good for building a mushroom farm once the merchant returns. Oh yes, you can only get mushroom seeds from merchants, so keep that in mind. And we see here more coal. Coal's nice. If you do not have coal dug up, you have to use logs to do it, so it can really take logs up really quick. And get your wheelbarrow? Okay. All the wheelbarrows are right there. Did we see any more coal? And it's raining. Raining's always good. Nothing much on that level. And clean floor here. Well, those are going to be worn, so they're not going to be much useful. Basically, we can go to here once we get the worn stuff in. This is a worn copper claymore. We'll click on our smelter, and we'll go down to the warns, and we'll go down to claymore. Here it is. Smelt warm claymore. There we are. Copper hammer, copper sword. One of those as well. There, sword and hammer, add those. And the music has begun. That gnome might get effed. We will see. What are you over there for? Why did you get out, Katie? Oh, a dirt clump. Woo. Okay, the music stopped. But I'm not sure what happened. Ah, the goblin has died. Well then. The violated cancers. Do they have a full group? Yes, they do. And they're getting there eventually. This is basically a great way to stage your guys near the entrance and make sure they're doing something productive. Because that way they gain a little bit of combat experience. And what you can do is designate guard areas. I can designate a little 3x3 there. Staging 1. I can do another one here. And then finally a little one here. Staging 3. Now the point of this is basically, you can make them, you only need them technically 5 spots, but whatever. You can remove those later and reposition them. Is so that way if you hear the battle music and you know something's coming, just to get all your gnomes in position and ready, you just go here, staging area, assign a squad, and you're set. And this one could be considered a staging area as well. So you can have all 3 staging areas ready to go. Let's see. How far is the Tinker Bench gone? Not very far. The Tinker Bench is sometimes worth building 2. As you can see in the engineering shop, there's nothing to be built yet because there's nothing researched. So it's definitely something to consider. I only have 2 people that can tinker, so I don't know if it's worth it yet to build it. I think I missed one piece. Metal worker. I don't think I have a metal worker, which builds metal trinkets and such. Not sure if I want to dig that out or just place it here. I think I want to place it there. And I might make, if things go well, I might make a second tinkerer bench. Assuming we get enough going. And you can see here, we got slivers. Sometimes the second forge is really wise. Oh, and just to keep things moving, I put cold build to 10, which is nice. You get yourself going nicely, and you always have a little bit extra. Hopefully. Loving that saving. Okay. You can see our gnomes are doing well. There. A whole bunch of stuff's being brought out. Oh, let's check our yaks. I believe we have 3. Yes, we have 3 yaks now. A male, female, and a female. Oh, 2 males. What? We don't need 2 males. Oh, we'll hold on to it for now. Our troughs are full, and they say exhausted, which isn't too relevant right now. Well, 2 males is kind of like the max I want. So anything past that is just kind of silly. Smelter. We have a battle axe that we can smelt. Let's take care of that. I think they just took the slivers. Yeah, we're back at 100% efficiency, so they just took the slivers to melt down into a bar, which is great. Sometimes they don't get to it, and then the efficiency on that just shits. That goes red really quick. And once we get our armor and plate and stuff, we'll really start getting decorating. Let's see, do we find anything good down here? Definitely got a vein going for copper, which is great. Pity they don't have bronze mines, but that doesn't work that way. Despite my DM wishes. Let's continue chasing the vein. One day we'll catch the dragon. Just gotta keep injecting into the vein until you catch the dragon.
Also make sure you decorate. And after you decorate, make sure you get your nails done.
Yeah, we do need our nails done. That is a valid point. Roommate amusement, always good. Yeah, I don't know how much we'll find good on this one. Might want to go deeper. More coal is always nice. I think we're gonna go 1 level deeper. Oh, one thing that's good to do. Especially when you go really deep, because this will prevent spawning of monsters. But for right now, it's not a huge issue. There's torches. Have a good day, Gothard. Actually, I don't think we need that one. Splendid. Put that one's just to put a torch there, because you can't put torches over areas with designations. And the economy is running smoothly. Splendid. Now, right outside our door, I think it's good to put some torches down, just to see when things come in. There we go. You can see now that with all these torches put in, you can see a good chunk of what's going on. You just can't see what's on that side of that wall, for the most part. There, that would help a lot. Splendid. Now, yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. Maybe some more skull helmets. Let's go to the bone cutter, because we have all the skulls. Let's go. We can build let's build like 4 skull helmets, because those are nice to have up front, but the skull on the spike is kind of pointless outside of decoration. So as long as we need helmets, it's worth doing. Now let's see, leather worker. Yep, we still need leather. So the next yak birth, we will kill off one of the males. Ooh, cool. Coal's good. The sun has set. Did you miss anything over here? No, it's just clay. A little bit of clay is always good. The fact that that's being done so quickly makes me think that, nah, well, there's still a little building left to do. I don't like that. Close to the wall. It's hideous. Splendid. That'll get done. Get some clay there. Some good clay there. Probably some more dirt. Clay for shits and giggles. Dirt. Oh. Continue chasing the vein. We'll kill that out. Oh, more coal. Coal's kind of hard to spot. It needs to be a little black color. Oh. Well then. Just more coal down there. Nice. Just make sure there's nothing in there we missed. Do that as well. Chasing that vein. Nice. That's a good, 20 copper out of this thing. 30 maybe. This guy must have a really high dig level. Let's look at Hope. Oh, her. Skills, mining, 58. Thus the speed of it. Going through stone that quickly. Just bam. Hope's got it down. Oh, it's a good little vein. Bringing all that copper back up. Now once we start finding tin, we'll save all the copper, and we'll make a lot of bronze. Bronze is really good. At least until we can feel safe going deeper. The beetles and stuff that spawn low are bad. And they start propagating and it just goes bad quickly. Yeah, bad experience is that deep. But so far we're doing okay. Splendid, all the weapons are being put in. Tower shields are being put in. I think once these are done, we'll do our squads for the next episode. All the weapons are being built. And it's great. Armor. Yeah. Second forge might be wise at some point. I can save a spot there for a second forge and then either set a tinkerer or something else. Oh, let's see. What's Brittany's level before? When we first put her on this, it was 13 for tinkerer. So it slowly comes up. Oh shit, 57. Oh, she's gotten fast. Yeah, it's pretty far up there. She may solo that thing pretty high. I put tinkerer really high on her priority list, and that's definitely gonna help. So kiln. Doesn't have some good to have something for when the person comes to sell stuff. Crafts. Statuette. Clay. Yep. So we will definitely have that. That's a good way to just use clays. This is a lot of statues just to sell it. Extra training dummies. Oh, farms are going well. I guess we didn't get too much extra birch. Yeah, we don't have much extra birch. We have apple and oranges. Oh, that's something we can do. Now, I know there's a couple orange trees over there. There's a honey badger right there. Was it about events? The surprise kingdom of Merchant City State has been discovered. Oh, splendid. A kingdom. Diplomacy. The surprise kingdom. Merchant City State. Sweet. Well, that's kind of a new feature they put in. More ambassador. Mining colony. So what we need to do is make a couple. We have to make an ambassador quarters, I guess. Maybe we can put those up here. Maybe that's something that's not too hard to do. Let's go to designated area. Personal quarters. That's something to consider. Once all our gnomes are taken care of. Excellent. Something new every day. But let's see, these are apple trees. That's clay. We'll replace the clay floor really quick. Terrain. Replace floor with dirt clumps. Let's see. cut clippings on these trees. And I want to kill the one tree that's not supposed to be there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just put our apple orchard over here. Because we already got trees there, why not just give it a go? It's a nice start ahead of it. Oh, it has begun. Now the guy got in there before we really heard the music, so it's all squads. Uh-oh, Katie's died. How did Katie die? Combat log. Goblin vs. Katie. The goblin swings with his worn copper axe at Katie, hitting the upper body, slicing through the skin, slicing through the ribs, and slicing through the heart. Well, he one-shotted Katie. That is bad. Unfortunately, that does happen. Now you can see what I'm talking about that. When goblins show up, it can create problems really quick. Goblin has died. Well, I think we're back down to 14 goblins, 14 population. Yep. Well, at least we have some meat. I guess that's something to consider. Torch there. And torch there. Put torches in the corners. That'll help. And that's why we need more armor for everyone. So more accidents like Katie's death will be unnecessary. I think we'll get that grove up. And over here is oranges. And this one's pretty much already done, so really quick we'll go to grove. And this will be sweet oranges. Clear the floor, and it'll be solid. Let's go deep and see how things are going down here. Cleanups proceeding to this level. I think we found everything worthwhile. Oh, more copper. And more coal. Let's make a little bit of a check. Strip through these areas just to make sure we don't miss anything too much. Don't think we missed anything through there. Let's get the check. And then through that one we're good. The same thing through here. It's a lot of just dirt. So which means this is dirt and clay. Nothing too special. But we don't care. We're digging in the deeps. Oh. A lot of dirt. Look how fast they go. How much is her? I think that about covers it for today. Next time we will build bedrooms for everyone. In review, we lost one person. We established walls. We're keeping out bears. And we're starting to build our groves. So, oh yes, one more grove here. Replace one. How did I miss that floor? Oh well. One last little grove. And these will be our apple trees. Excellent. And then I'll do it for today's episode. Till next time, we'll see if we can get some ambassadors in to establish trade partners. And maybe we'll get another female yak. So we can start killing them off. Uh-oh. Get away from the bear. No. Don't get the death wish. Run away. Who's trying to kill themselves? Julie's trying to kill herself. She was doing this last time. Oh, nope. She's going off to do her thing. Where is she going? Oh, there's little bits of things right there. That's it. Well, that does it for today.